Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's class. The course remains CRD 322 Cooperative Field Administration. So today we'll be talking about inspection of a cooperative, thrift, and credit society. Okay, for us to be on the same page, let me share my slide. Okay, now our objectives is that at the end of this facilitation session, every student should be able to discuss the inspection and checking reports of a cooperative thrift and credit society limited. Every student should be able to explain the business and financial management concept. Every student should be able to describe the importance of minute books, general administration, and general remarks. Students should be able to describe regular payments of salaries in the context of cooperative thrift and credit societies. All right, like a way of introduction, let's start. When a cooperative assistant is in the field to inspect, it may be a thrift and credit society, a consumer cooperative society. However, the cooperative society may be, for explanation purpose, the inspection and checking report or a report of a cooperative credit and thrift and credit society will be used to demonstrate the inspection exercise of the cooperative assistant. Now, concerning inspection and checking report of a cooperative thrift and credit society limited, the report is compiled to serve as an explanatory purpose only. That is, it's supposed to help to explain things. It has nothing to do with any cooperative society in Nigeria. So this prototype we are using for this explanation should just be for an example. It's just generated for that. Now, if there's any name, information, or figure that looks like that of any existing cooperative society, it is just a coincidence. So let's take this as sample of an inspection and checking report that we just generated for this purpose. Now, if you look at what we have here, you will see from where the cooperative is coming. We say it's from Mr. SMS through the regional or the registrar of cooperative society, a TIOSA local government area, to the report is going to what? To the director of cooperative Lagos State. What is the date of this report? 4th of May 2010. What's the title of the report? Now Lagos CTCS Limited. Now, a general inspection was conducted on the book and other stationery records of the above named cooperative society from the 16th to the 27th of May 2010. Below are my findings. So you see, this is a report, and this is the report. This report is supposed to explain something. We are given a report. So the first heading there is period cover. The inspection and checking report covered a period of 1st April 2009 to 31st of March 2010. The date of registration, you mentioned the date, that's 27th of September 2004, membership 1,000. So you are just making a report as an assistant. Now, the sample of an inspection and checking report, we are continuing the explanation. The next heading you will see there is cash administration, cash balance. Cash balance, which was checked as per cash book folio 14, reveals a cash balance of 11,222 naira. In the following denomination, you will now mention them. Now, bank balance, the society's cash in bank as at the 31st day of March 2010 stood at 500,000, depicted on folio 14 of the cash book. So your report continues. Cash receipt, you move to cash receipt. The following cash receipts were checked into the debit side of the cash book and no errors were detected. So you see this sample of an inspection and checking report. These are the subheadings you should have. So if you are sent to the field, do well to follow this prototype. So you mentioned the different dates, the different numbers and receipt numbers and so on and so forth. Then under payment voucher, the report goes like this. The payment The following payment vouchers were checked into the credit side of the cash book. Number 187 of 23rd June 2001, 20th to 200 of, you mentioned the date. Number 2 days, you mentioned the date. Number 301, you mentioned the date and the numbers and so on. Now you move to the next, comments. Now, all vouchers, look at how you present your comment. All the vouchers were properly documented and signed by the society's president. Then you talk about checks, the bank checks. Bank check books number KCI 114554 of 28th of April 2006 to 110 of 15th July 2006 were checked, while number this and this were void. That's how you present it. Then you now talk about the bank lodgement. The society keeps its account with Osabayi Bank. These are generated report, but you should get the point. Etiosa with savings account number this, and has a balance of 500,000 as stated above. Okay, so the report continues. Cash book, general ledger. How do you report this? All receipts and vouchers quoted above were checked into the debit and credit side of the bank of the cash book, respectively. The cash book was later on cross-checked into the general ledger. Errors resulting from the duplication of vouchers and omission of some items on receipts were corrected where necessary. The trial balance as at 31st of March 2007 was extracted and attached to the report. Concerning reconciliation of bank and cash book, this is how you present your report. The analysis column of the cash book was checked into the personal ledger in respect of shares, savings, loans, and loan interest. All errors detected were rectified. The personal ledger balances in respect of the shares, savings, and loans agreed with that of the general ledger of the as shown above. Now, concerning shares, how do you present that? You say shares, savings, loan. You put it in a tabular form. PL 343,986,000. Savings 222,000. Loan 512,000. And you keep going and keep going. Then you have differences. If there are differences, you put them. But here we don't have any differences. Now, concerning business and financial management, loan registers, loan application, and loan bonds, you report like this. Each loan issued to loan beneficiaries was supported with an application, approval, and proper documented loan bond. The loan bonds have been checked into the payment vouchers which were cross-checked into the loan register. No error was detected. So we now present the loan transaction. Loan issued out or disbursed for during the period of checking were checked. Loan interest, all interest due on loan were paid regularly. If they were not very paid, you can write it were not paid regularly, and you highlight such instances. Now, under loan, balance brought forward as at 1st of April 2009, you mentioned that 164,610. Issued during the period 347,390. Total 512,000. Then repayments 400,000 have been repaid. Balance outstanding 100,000. Overdue 12,400. A total sum of 12,000 was overdue for repayment from 4 members. They are Messrs. Tonu, Utam, Emeka, and Musa, owing 5,000, 4,000, 2,000, and 1,000 respectively. Efforts have been made by the committee to recover the overdue loans, and they have been advised to apply for arbitration if by 31st, 2005, the defaulters have not repaid the overdue loans. Then under shares, Shares balance brought forward as at 1st of April 2009 is 150,000. You know, you are reporting, so you are presenting things as concerning each of the subheadings. So this is under shares. Then subscription 193,986, total 343,986,000. Withdrawal. The membership increased by the admission of 20 members during the period, and the balance brought forward as at 1st of April is 2009. So under savings, you say balance brought forward 100,000, contributed during the period 122,000, total 222,000, withdrawal 222,000, balance 222,000. I don't think this should be correct, but that's what we have here. Other records that you can present in the report is the minutes book. The society has 2 minutes book, and they were kept. They revealed that both committee and general meetings were held regularly with good attendance. The secretary keeps the book properly. Now, report under correspondence. The society had been advised to procure a file cabinet for the safekeeping of the society's files. However, the files were well kept by the secretary. Stationery register. Purchase receipts from the relevant payment vouchers were checked into the stationery register and were found correct. Stationery receipts issued to the buyers were also checked into the register in respect of the quantity sold and its values. General Administration, Management Committee. Now, the report is on General Administration at this point. So under the subheading Management Committee, the society's management committee consists of members under chairmanship of the president of the society in person of Mr. Abikoye. They are all made up of seasoned and experienced cooperators. They perform their duties effectively. If they were not performing effectively, you will write it here. All right. Now, under membership, as mentioned earlier, the membership had increased by 20 new members during the period. As a result, the membership rose from 280 to 300. Under staff, the staff strength of the society is 9. The salary of the staff is not encouraging. This could make them to be fraudulent. As a result of the low salary, 3 of the members of the staff have tendered their letters of resignation during the period. So you see, the report is quite comprehensive. Now, general administration, we are still in general administration. The report, the cooperative assistant now presents his report on that general administration. He said, I, however, advise management of the society to look into this as quickly as possible. I have also appealed to the 3 staff members intending to leave to give management time to look into their case and possibly review their salary. Details of the society staff members are below. So you now see the presentation of the staff, the name, their designation, and date of appointment. Now, we'll continue. Now, financial X-ray. Below is stated the financial position of the society. Now, you see the liabilities and you see the assets, cash and liabilities and assets. You see that you have share capital, this, cash at bank, this, strip savings, this, stock stationery, this, refund, reserve funds, these, shares in Nolly Bank, these, education, and so on and so forth. We're still on the general administration. Now, you now see 3 years statistical data of the society. You see the record for 2007 and 2008, record for 2008 2009, and record of 2009 2010. You keep seeing the membership as it increased from 2008 to 2009. We have 240. Then 2008 2009 increased to 280, and in 2009 2010 it increased to 300. And you see the records just itemized there. Now, we now move to general remarks. The society is continually making progress by making profitable investments. The members should be more alive to their responsibility, especially in the payment of developing levies and monthly savings. The committee members should make necessary efforts to recover all overdue loans. Though these committee members are up and doing, but should receive more training so as to be able to do better in the coming financial year. The following statements are attached to the inspection and checking report. 1, trial balance. 2, personal ledger balance. 3, income and expenditure account. 4, balance sheet. Then signed cooperative assistant in charge. He can now put his name on there. So you see how the report is so systematically written. So if you need to do such report, you can model your own after this. If you have learned from these videos, click the notification button. Please give it a thumbs up so that others can see it or will see it. Always remember to subscribe if you have not done so. Until next time, keep learning.